Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Trump offers Biden administration his services to help stave off World War III. Is it a genuine offer? I think it is. And will Biden take it? Probably not. Well, I shouldn't say probably. 99.99% that he won't. Welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome from PJ Media. Is Trump's offer legitimate? I think it is. Now, he is an egotist, and I'll say right up front, I'm a huge Trump supporter. So I'm saying this just to be even-handed and fair. He's got a big ego. There's no question. He likes doing things what he calls bigly. All right, I get it. That's his personality. That's his style. That's the way he's always led his life. All right, fine. I really could care less. But I think he's really sincere. Now, what he might have done, and we don't know about, is he might have had behind the channels messages to the Biden administration saying, I'll try to intervene where I can because I know some of the players, i.e. in this case Putin, and maybe I can do some good. I'll do it, on the sly, behind the curtain. And if things work out, the whole world works out. Maybe that happened. I don't know. Let's read on. Hurricane Ian is currently hogging the airwaves as it should, but a far more severe situation could soon erupt that would have global implications. Yeah, what happened to the Nord Stream pipe and why? Former President Donald Trump is laser focused on this unfolding situation. He has an idea worth considering. In case you missed it over the past 48 hours, reports first emerged that one of the geopolitically controversial Nord Stream pipelines originating in Russia sprang a quote-unquote leak. Soon after, more leaks were reported before officials in the region determined the leaks were almost certainly a result of sabotage. Now, who and how they did it? Who knows? According to NPR reports, seismologists confirmed there was underwater explosions in the area where the leaks occurred, leaving no doubt that foul play is involved. The issue has been turned highly political, of course. That was the one thing that Trump warned Germany, especially in Western Europe, about. Do not rely on Russian gas for heating, because he'll cut it off and use it as a bargaining chip to get what he wants. But they did it anyway, and they actually laughed at Trump. The other camp is pointing to the possibility that the United States was involved, given a particularly bizarre video from February of this year showing President Joe Biden promising to bring an end to the pipeline. Here it is here. Let's listen.
Let me answer the first question first. If Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
How will you do that exactly, since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control?
We will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
Now, that's pretty cut and dry. Unfortunately, that's one of Biden's more coherent moments. He doesn't seem lost in a fog like he usually is. And that's even scarier. We'll be able to do it. Now, look, Vladimir Putin sees that. In all fairness, what would you think if you were him? Sometimes you have to put yourself in your opponent's position in order to try to understand how to proceed. Former President Donald Trump, in a pair of statements, said Wednesday morning via his True Social Network platform, addressed the seriousness of the suspected sabotage of the Nord Stream pipelines. Warning that such an act would be sufficient to trigger World War III, and it would. This is especially true as it comes on the heels of new nuclear threats of Moscow as it makes preparations to annex several Russian-controlled regions of Ukraine. Now, Biden said that in February. This is late September. Why did they wait so long? And why did they wait just after Putin made a nuclear, at least a limited nuclear bomb threat? I don't know. I really don't. I couldn't have taken that long to find somebody to do it. Believe me, there's people in our country that have the skills to do that kind of thing. Are in abundance. Everyone's talking about the big hurricane, but to be honest with you, this is hurricane will come and go. And it was funny. Long term was the announcement of the Nord Stream 2 and pipelines out of Russia, which I brought to the world's attention. This is Trump. When I explained how crippling reliance on it would be for Germany and other parts of Europe, everybody laughed at the time, but they're not laughing anymore. Has been sabotaged. This could lead to major escalation or war. You know, it's like anything else. Even the Western Europeans and the ultra woke progressives in Germany, what was her name? I forgot. That was Chancellor. It's just made perfect sense. But it came from Donald Trump. Like I said, when Donald Trump was president, he could introduce the formula for cold fusion and solve the world's energy crisis and prices. And they would laugh him out of the building because it came from Trump. It's really that simple. Roughly 15 minutes after Trump posted that, the former president followed up with a possible solution, at the very least, of a large-scale escalation. U.S. leadership should remain cool, calm, and dry on the sabotage of the Nord Stream pipelines. Trump is becoming the voice of reason. That's how effed up the Democrats are. He's taking this seriously. This is one of his rallies where, and he is a funny guy. This is a big event that should not entail a big solution, but at least not yet. The Russia-Ukraine catastrophe should have never happened. He's right. It would definitely not have happened if I were president. I believe that to be true. Do not make matters worse with a pipeline blow-up. Be strategic, be smart, brilliant. Get a negotiated deal done now. Both sides need and want it. The entire world at stake. I will head up a group. So he basically offered that. Now, it's the old expression, everybody hates a smart ass. They especially hate him when he's right. In other words, Trump just pitched President Biden and U.S. leaders should give him a chance to employ his proven negotiating tactics and skills that have a possible significant escalation between Russia, Ukraine, and the U.S. Now, think about this for a minute. Well, he's just bombastically, he's just a blowhard. He has no skills in negotiating peace. He should have got a Nobel Prize for the Abraham Accords. Saudi Arabia encouraging relations with Israel, air travel, trade. It would have expanded around the Middle East if Trump hadn't gotten elected again. But what they got was huge. You think that was an easy task for the Trump administration to do? Of course not. And where's Trump's Nobel Prize? Good luck. They won't give it to it posthumously. But they gave one to Obama. And ask anybody that loves Barack Obama, why did Obama get the Nobel Prize? And nobody can answer it because the answer is, he didn't do anything. We can go on, but Trump offered. Sure, Trump took a lot of heat during his time in the White House for claiming to be on good terms with Vladimir Putin. But it was necessary to prevent the kind of situation currently faced by the two countries. A line to Putin from someone he fears and respects at this critical juncture could come in handy. From someone he fears and respects. That's the key right there. He doesn't fear Biden. He certainly doesn't respect him. I would expect Hogg to take flight before Biden ever allows Trump to intervene now for politics. It's to head off a potentially catastrophic chain of escalating events. Kind of like World War I. Arch Ferdinand was assassinated. Then one by one, the peace treaties from each country kicked in and everybody declared war against each other and it snowballed out of control. Unless it was an accident, clearly the way the war between Russia and Ukraine has spread beyond its disputed borders. I say, offer Trump on the QT. Say, President Trump, you want to intervene? We're not going to make this a fiasco, a TV clown show. You and any of the people that you want to choose for your small team, want to negotiate with Putin and the Russians, do so outside of the media, and we'll see what happens. But the problem is, though, Trump might actually pull it off. And that is totally unacceptable to the Democrats. Just like they would rather burn this country to the ground, constitutionally, socially, culturally, financially, just to get Donald Trump out. They might actually consider World War III or a smaller version of it, just so Trump doesn't get credit. That's how screwed up these people are. Was Trump serious? I think so. But just as serious as the Democrats saying, thanks, but no thanks. November 8th is coming. When you go to vote and you see a D in front of somebody's name and you don't like the Republican, don't vote for either. The Democrats have to be swept out for the next 10 years in order to get time to build back what they've destroyed in our country. And this is just an example of it. I hope the hell it doesn't escalate to World War III. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.